Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins. We're experts at AI coaching and helping professionals like you and your employees upskill in AI. Today, we're examining a critical strategic pivot inside OpenAI. Even the biggest players in AI can find themselves on the defensive, and we're going to break down how and why OpenAI is being forced to completely rethink its product strategy. So, where does this story begin? It starts with a remarkably candid admission from OpenAI's applications chief, Fidji Simo. She acknowledged to her own team that the company was stretching itself too thin, trying to manage too many different applications. This single statement really set the stage for a major strategic shift, a move that was born out of necessity. And what was the solution? Well, according to a detailed LinkedIn report by Emma W. Thorne, titled OpenAI's Defensive Superapp Gambit, published on March 20, 2026, the answer is a bold consolidation. OpenAI is essentially betting the house on what Thorne calls the Superapp Gambit, an ambitious plan to unify its powerful yet separate services into one single cohesive product. So what exactly is this Superapp? You can think of it as a kind of digital coworker. The idea is to merge three of OpenAI's core technologies. You've got the conversational intelligence of ChatGPT, the powerful code-writing capabilities of Codex, and the web awareness of its Atlas browser. The ultimate goal here is to create a totally seamless, uninterrupted workflow for the user. But make no mistake, this strategic shift isn't just about internal efficiency or tidying up the product line. It's a direct and frankly urgent reaction to a major external threat. The rapid rise of a key competitor, Anthropic, seems to have served as a serious wake-up call for the AI giant, forcing them to act, and to act fast. Just how serious was the threat? According to analysis from commentator Ibrahim B., the pressure from Anthropic, especially in the very lucrative coding and enterprise markets, triggered what was described internally as a code red. This reportedly forced OpenAI to put major side projects on hold and refocus all its resources on this one central battle. And as commentator Radoslav Geshev notes, when you look at the competitive landscape, the contrast becomes stark. While OpenAI was juggling a portfolio of separate apps, Anthropic was very aggressively moving into the enterprise space with a unified strategy. They were using integrated tools like Claude Code and autonomous desktop agents that were proving to be much more effective in developer workflows. And this observation from Ibrahim B. really encapsulates the whole situation perfectly. OpenAI, which has long been seen as the primary innovator and the market leader, suddenly found itself in a defensive position, reacting to a competitor's moves instead of setting the pace. Now, beyond simply reacting to the competition, this super app strategy reveals a much deeper, more ambitious goal. This isn't just about building a better product. It's about fundamentally changing the user's relationship with AI tools by owning their entire digital workflow. Analyst Eduardo Valdemar articulates this concept very well. By integrating conversation, coding, and browsing, OpenAI isn't just building an application, it's trying to create the operating environment for modern knowledge work. So think less of it as a single tool and more like the entire workshop. The ambition is to evolve from being just another model provider, which is quickly becoming a commodity, into an indispensable platform. You can really see this as a three-pronged approach. First, you control the conversational interface with ChatGPT. Second, you own the critical surface where code is actually generated, and that's through Codex. And third, you control the context and information flowing from the web via the Atlas browser. Put them all together, and you create a kind of fortress of an integrated workspace. Of course, a brilliant strategy on a slide is one thing. Actually executing it successfully is another matter entirely. OpenAI now faces some immense practical and organizational hurdles in trying to bring this unified vision to life. This is where the really hard work begins. As product leadership expert Joni Hoadley points out, this kind of strategic consolidation requires more than just moving resources around. It demands real organizational courage. That means having the courage to say no to other promising but ultimately distracting side projects in order to win in your core market. It's a difficult discipline, but an absolutely necessary one. And then you have the purely technical side of it. Eduardo Valdemar also highlights the immense technical complexity, calling the merger of these products painful in production. The engineering challenges here are pretty staggering. They range from identity management and seamless context handoffs between the different functions, all the way to latency, security, and ensuring enterprise-grade governance and audit trails. These are non-trivial engineering problems. So when you put all of this together, OpenAI's Superapp Gambit is really a defining move in what has become a very competitive AI war. The company is betting its future not just on the raw power of its models, but on its ability to deliver a superior integrated user experience that becomes indispensable to its customers. And this really brings us to the central question which was posed by Radoslav Geshev. Is this bold consolidation an innovative leap that will reestablish OpenAI's dominance? Or is it a reactive, defensive maneuver in a race where they are now simply trying to play catch-up? The answer to that question is likely going to shape the future of the entire AI industry. Thank you for watching. This is where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition. If you like these videos, use the QR code at the beginning of this video to buy us a coffee or hire us to coach you or your employees in AI. We also recommend that you subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel. Please like, comment, and share our videos to help us reach a wider audience.